You've been told this before. You need to focus. Pick one path, one skill, one direction. Because if you don't, you'll become scattered, average, distracted. And if you have many interests, art, business, psychology, writing, fitness, technology, you've probably felt this tension, the quiet suspicion that your curiosity is a flaw, that your mind moves too often, that your interests compete with each other. But here's the question most people never ask. Is your curiosity the problem? Or is your structure the problem? There is a difference. Having many interests is not the same as lacking focus. Focus is not about having one interest. It is about having one direction at a time. If you constantly feel pulled in different directions, you likely operate by hidden rules, rules you never consciously wrote. Rule 1. Mastery requires isolation. Rule 2. Success demands narrowing. Rule 3. If you don't specialize early, you fall behind. These rules sound logical, but they aren't universally true. They are optimized for systems, not individuals. The modern productivity culture worships specialization. It rewards narrow depth, predictable expertise, clear labels. But human intelligence does not always develop linearly. Leonardo da Vinci is the obvious counterexample. Painter, engineer, anatomist, inventor, architect, military designer. If he lived today, he would be told the same thing. Choose one. He did not. And yet his work did not suffer from lack of focus. Why? Because his interests were diverse, but his attention was disciplined. This is the distinction most people miss. Scattered attention destroys focus. Diverse curiosity does not. Leonardo's notebooks show this clearly. Over 13,000 pages of observations. He studied water currents, human muscles, bird flight, optics, geometry. At first glance, it looks chaotic. But if you look deeper, there is a pattern. He was studying movement, whether it was blood flow, water flow, or air flow. He was investigating structure beneath motion. His interests were many. His questions were unified. This is what focus actually is, not restriction of curiosity, but alignment of inquiry. When people say, too many interests destroy focus, what they often mean is this: you haven't decided what connects them. Without connection, curiosity feels random. With connection, curiosity becomes networked intelligence. You don't have too many interests. You lack a central question. When there is no central question, every new idea competes. When there is one guiding theme, every idea reinforces it. Leonardo did not wake up asking, "What should I try today?" He asked, "How does nature design?" That question unified everything. Your version might be different. Why does growth get messy? Why do we choose what we choose? Why is it so hard to decide? Why does this matter to me? The surface activities may vary, but the underlying question stabilizes them. Many people abandon interests out of fear. Fear of appearing unfocused, fear of not progressing fast enough, fear of being behind. So they narrow prematurely. But narrowing too early can create stagnation. When you cut off curiosity, you shrink creative range. And creative range is often where innovation lives. However, and this matters, there is a real danger here. Constant novelty without depth creates illusion of productivity. Switching projects every week, starting more than finishing, consuming without integrating. That is not curiosity. That is avoidance. So the real issue isn't many interests, it's a lack of integration. Leonardo didn't just explore, he synthesized. He connected anatomy to painting, engineering to architecture, observation to invention. He built bridges between domains. That is focused curiosity. So here is a practical framework. If you feel scattered, don't eliminate interests. Organize them. First, identify your central question. Write one sentence that unifies your curiosity. Not what you do, what you investigate. Second, assign seasons of depth. You can explore widely across years, but deeply within months. Focus is cyclical, not permanent. Third, force integration. After learning something new, ask, how does this connect to my central question? If it doesn't connect, discard it. If it does, deepen it. This creates both breadth and direction. There is another uncomfortable truth. Sometimes people hide behind many interests to avoid commitment. If that is you, be honest. Curiosity should expand clarity, not delay decisions. Too many interests do not destroy focus. Unexamined interests do. Focus is not about reducing your world to one lane. It is about defining the thread that runs through it. So instead of asking, how do I eliminate distractions? Ask, what is the question tying my interests together? Once that question is clear, your curiosity becomes leverage, and leverage creates depth. If this resonated, take 5 minutes today and write down your recurring themes. What topics keep returning? What problems keep attracting you? You might discover you're not scattered at all. You're circling something central. And that changes everything. If you've been told you're too scattered, I'm curious, do you actually feel unfocused or just misunderstood? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring ideas like this, slowly, thoughtfully, your support is greatly appreciated by subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.